Hello, guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Taiwo, and I'm a 23-year-old artist working towards becoming an independent illustrator. So, as you can see, I got a package from Arrtx to review their acrylic marker set. It comes with 90 different colors, so let's just jump right into this. Just to be clear, this is not a sponsorship video, it's more so a review video. Artex sent me a package to review their marker set, so I will be brutally honest with how these work. But yeah, this is my first package received and reviewed for this channel. So thank you so much for Artex. And if you are interested in these markers, the link will be in the description of this video. But yeah, thank you so much and let's get started. Recording is definitely very new to this channel, and I've been trying to do it a lot more on TikTok since I'm an affiliate on there. And I realized that even I myself unconsciously prefer videos with audios. So I'm trying to make that into my YouTube channel, hopefully, and definitely let me know if you prefer this over text. I know myself, I like to watch art videos and listen to artists ramble, and it's kind of, in a way, comforting knowing that I am drawing with another artist. So, for this video, I will be rambling a little bit more, and of course, getting to know you guys more on a personal level rather than just through text. So, yeah. But yeah, anyways, let's move on to the video. So I decided to draw Vi for Pride. If you know, you know. What's a Pride without Vi? Anyway, but yeah, I've been thinking about drawing her for the longest time now, and I realized that I haven't really been drawing as much arcane fan art as I did before. So I did a few portraits of her. So, to all the people who make acrylic markers look so easy, count your days, it wasn't that easy. My heart was pounding the whole time when I was drawing this. And I'm only saying that because I received quite a few acrylic markers from TikTok Shop previously before I got these for this channel. And it took me a few trials and errors basically to figure it out, and it really came from overthinking the process. I think the moment I saw markers, I was like, oh yeah, let me start from the lightest value of the painting. But it turns out no, the process is very similar to how I would paint acrylic painting. So I decided to start from the darkest value and build my way up to the lightest, which I found probably the easiest way to navigate acrylic markers. And yeah, thankfully, I did not mess up this video, and I must say thank you, you guys. If not because I had the pressure of making this video work out well, I don't think I would have made it as good as it did. So yeah, thank you. But yeah, I really enjoyed the process of making this video. The acrylic marker set from Artex was surprisingly very good quality. It's water-based and brush tip, and it has a brush tip, and I mean, it's very watery compared to other acrylic markers I gotten. Some of them were way too watery, so it kind of splattered out, but that was very few out of the whole set. I think it was only the metallic ones that were doing that, so I didn't use it for this video. But I had a few splatters from some red markers as well. But other than that, it worked out great since acrylic markers that's more watery is easier to blend with my fingers. I know it's probably not the best using your hand to blend in acrylics or even oil. I know over time there will be chemical buildup in your system, but it's only once in a while, so I'ma just do. But I've seen artists that use brushes to blend in their acrylic marker, which is something that's really smart and I should have probably done. I did it once, but it didn't really work out as much as I wanted to, so I decided to use my fingertips. But yeah, this is really fun. I actually really like talking in a microphone. It makes me feel like a professional YouTuber. And I talk to myself a lot most of the time, so this kind of helps in a way. But yeah, definitely comment below on who's your favorite character in Arcane. Well, as you can see, my favorite is Vi. I just, she's a softie. She acts all tough but okay, let me not get into it. But yeah, I think season 1 and season 2 were both freaking amazing, and it's kind of like bittersweet, I guess, knowing that we won't really get a 3 since their story ended. But I'm looking forward to the future of Arcane and more characters being introduced. I personally don't play League of Legends, and I don't plan on playing League of Legends. It doesn't look. I mean, it looks cool. I tried playing and I sucked, so that's why I'm saying I don't. I don't think I'll get back into playing League of Legends. But I know a few friends that does play. They say it's really fun. I think it's like a, what is it, tactic game? Either way, comment below which characters you think I would like from League of Legends or even Arcane. And I'm gonna look into it because I'm very, very interested in the character's backstory than the game itself. So, but yeah. Aside from that, I don't really know what to say. I don't think I've really touched upon myself much with you guys, aside from delivering my art content. And I do really want to get to know you guys, or you get to know me on a more personal level as artists. It's always been, well, I've always known that I wanted to be an artist, and it never really crossed my mind that it wasn't never going to be the case for me, since it's the only thing that I'm really good at. My grades weren't great growing up, and it would be great to hear your story as to why and how you know you wanted to be an artist, and whether you want to work towards becoming one in the future. This is not just a art account, it's more so my way of documenting my journey towards becoming an independent artist. And I definitely need to put more effort towards that, since it's kind of hard to balance between work life and then personal life and then personal goals. And there is a lot of things I'm planning for the future, but also there's a lot of things I'm doing currently to better myself as a person and not just an artist as well. So yeah, I it will be great to know more stories as to why you're here and what made you want to become an artist, and whether you had an inspiration. I had a lot of inspiration growing up, and um, at some point in life, I wanted to become a mangaka, or I guess a comic book artist. And I realized that I don't finish my stories. It's like one chapter in, and I'm like, oh, let me move on to the next project, next idea, new ideas, constantly going and going. I guess that's why there's a lot of artists who work with producers. They help, or like editors, they help them navigate their thoughts better and stick with one idea longer. So I realized, wait, I'm not cut for the mangaka life. I'm probably better off as a illustrator. But even then, an illustrator, I don't tend to finish my work often as I do when I do sketches. which is something I want to work on as well. So I'm really proud that I was able to finish this Arcane fan art in one sitting. I guess not necessarily like one sitting, but more so being able to finish it to begin with. As a procrastinator, I think this is a huge step towards something I want to do more in the future. So definitely let me know if you prefer videos like this. And I'm open to making a tutorial on acrylics as well. So definitely comment below and let me know. But yeah, it's definitely a lot harder for young artists to have the motivation and inspiration to really work towards becoming an artist. It's not just the economy, it's not just capitalism, it's more so about social media. And I'm saying that in a way that growing up, I never really had a phone. And I only first had a phone when I was sophomore year in high school. So that's when I was really more on the internet. And at that time, I was semi famous. I wouldn't say I was semi famous, but I was getting quite a few likes on Instagram for my artwork. And that attention really drained me in a way. I don't think people really talk about that much for big artists who constantly produce content. It is kind of hard in a way to keep up with the audience, and that really pushed me back in terms of my creativity because there's this expectation when it comes to making certain art. And at the time I was making K-pop fan art, BTS fan arts, and I had quite a few likes, 10,000, 20,000. It was a lot of attention, definitely, but I think it was detrimental for myself as an artist at the time, and it pushed back on my creativity because prior to that I really loved creating characters, I really loved creating stories, and that wasn't necessarily the stuff that my audience wanted. So whenever I post that, the likes is very different. It doesn't really reach 1,000 likes, and if it does, it's not as much as it would be compared to my fan arts. And that stopped me from wanting to post content as much as I did. And I think that's something so important for young artists to know, that you should always push out content that you like. You should always produce art that you like. You shouldn't feel the pressure to really, um, I guess, do it for clout or do it because it's a trend. And social media, in a way, really helped a lot of artists to gain more exposure, gain becoming bigger artists, bigger contemporary artists, I guess. But at the same time, the con of it is you kind of really need to do things that you don't want to most of the time. And I really want this channel to be more authentically mine. I don't want to be forced, or I don't want to really be feeling the pressure to cater to an audience simply because I want to be famous, if you know what I mean. Kind of unrealistic and ironic of me to say, since at the end of the day, artists still have to find a way of living or making enough so that they can make a living. And for a job, you kind of have to do things that you don't want to. But I guess pointing out the importance of being able to balance that so you can incorporate your work and also incorporate your passion in a way that's healthy for you as an artist. And that's something I'm really working hard on doing. Um, but I think I've been doing really well. I've been really inspired, and I've been drawing a lot more than I did previous years. I'm really, really happy about that. I think it's also because my current job, I am also working at art studio full time, and in a way teaching people art is inspiring to me as an artist as well. Seeing people enjoying art inspires me to want to enjoy it more too. And I'm really happy that and grateful that I'm able to find a job like this, at least right now in this current stage of America, I guess. But yeah, honestly surprised that I was able to ramble for this long. I might have underestimated my rambling skills. I always feel bad for my partner since I talk so much, but he's a very, very patient person. So I'm really thankful that I'm able to just ramble out and talk to you guys in this way. I'm definitely gonna do this more often. I think it's really, really fun, and surprisingly, I don't sound too bad. I guess this microphone is great. But yeah, thank you so much for Arrtx again for sending me this acrylic marker set. I really, truly did enjoy this set. I think it might have. It's probably like top two my favorite acrylic marker set now compared to my other ones, but um, I think I'll definitely be working with them more often. I mean, acrylic markers. So, yeah, if you're interested, again, the link is in my description for for all the countries that are listed will be in the description. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. And if you're still here, thank you again. You guys really, I really truly do appreciate all the people that watch this channel. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and see you guys next time. Bye.